Where you gonna go? On the corner, on the corner, on the corner, on the corner. Man, it's so live. It's 9,000, 1995. Don't know what I'm saying, but it rhymes. I done came through, I done came from behind. Said that before, I'ma say it again. I ain't gonna let my skin be my damn sin. And I'm in this, yeah, I'ma go. What it is, what it go. Yeah, on the low. I'ma start the show. Here we go. Yo, welcome to the show, y'all. We about to get the show started. It's Actors Quarantine Corner.
Every single Monday, baby.
I said welcome.
And between the hours of 9 o'clock.
I said welcome. Welcome to the show. Man, how you doing? Man, what's up? Man, we in here doing the damn thing. It's time to start the show. I'm back from Costa Rica. I'm trying to take it slow. Hey,
Slow down. Slow down.
Yeah, we in this bitch. And you know we so live. I don't want to come through and give a high five to my nigga on my side. Yeah. Got the Dr. Pepper and the Shiner Bill. Pure Hennessy White. Man, that shit clear. Yo. Got the Agua on deck. Yeah, you know me. Pura Vida. High as can be. Pure life. Pure life. Let's go.
Let's go, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
What's the deal, man?
Welcome to Actors Quarantine
Corner.
Man, it is another Monday night, and we are blessed to be able to be here. Another one. It's like you had to say it with a serious, another one. Sir, here's your food. Yeah, let me get
another one. I was ready for that one. I was on it. Shit.
Sir, did you enjoy that Big Mac? Yeah, let me get
another one.
Big Mac.
I couldn't think of any other
You smart. You intelligent. You beautiful.
Another one. We the best.
Music. All right. Listen to this track, bitch. I was about to start
Ran
doing
around
all
and
the intros. I was about to start doing all the intros. I told
everybody intro.
I should do everybody.
Do another one. Go.
Needy on the beat. That wasn't that good. That wasn't that good.
All right, give me another one.
I need more.
Give me another one. Give me another.
Can't think of no more.
I like that. Listen to this track, bitch.
Oh yeah. Listen to this track, bitch.
Give me another. Give me another. Give me
If it ain't, you know, little
If Drew
Drew
didn't
made
film it ain't filmed right. If Drew didn't film it ain't filmed right.
What's mustard?
Damn, what is mustard? I forgot.
I forgot
know.
too.
I
I
forgot.
ain't heard mustard in a minute, to be honest.
What's side high?
So I use everybody.
Okay. What is give me another producer.
These producer tags, though.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking for a producer. I ain't trying to name rappers. Shit. I feel old now, nigga.
Producers, we got
I'm about to say
Southside on the beat.
Southside. London on the track.
Yup.
Swizzy.
London on the track.
Maybach music.
Maybach
Maybach music.
What's Timberland? The baby used to be
man.
the little
I be
baby.
forgetting, bro.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
He used to throw that baby on everything.
oh yeah, that
Metro,
Aaliyah baby.
For sure.
That
Yeah.
Aaliyah
Young
baby.
Metro.
So,
Yup.
man, fellas, what's up?
That my nigga Cab in the building.
What's
Carrick
up, everybody?
in the building.
What's good, man? Happy belated Father's Day to all my fellas in the building.
appreciate
All
it.
my fellas, all my
Father's Day,
fellas
y'all.
out there
Fathers.
that are fathers.
Love.
I do want to say one thing, man, that we do show a lot of love on Mother's Day.
Yo.
Man, the red carpet is rolled out from all points, and it is a beautiful sight to see because the women deserve it, man. They deserve that on Mother's Day. But what the fuck is going on Father's Day, man? That shit felt like a fucking work day almost. It didn't even feel like a...
I just need more things. That's all I'm saying.
You just what type of things? How what?
Not things. I need more
Things,
things. I need
not
more
things.
things. I need more things.
Not thanks.
Because
Not thanks.
as a hard-working man, no, I get thanks. People,
Get thanks, okay.
I get thanks throughout the year, but as a hard-working man, I would like to receive more things.
More than
on Father's Day.
More than what
than
kind
I
of
would
things?
get on Christmas and my birthday. Like I would like to receive.
Let's talk. What are some typical Father's Day gifts?
Men stuff, alcohol, like
cologne, underwear, socks,
undershirts, all the little underwear.
Help like shit that go in your man cave.
Now I will say
somebody
this.
buying something from Touch a Modern.
I will say this. I got a barbecue grill for Father's Day once. It was a nice grill. It was an expensive, nice grill.
That seems,
but
very clear. Father's Day is typical.
But
I got some J's, some shoes.
You got some shoes for Father's Day before? That's a little different.
Sound like the same thing.
But he said J's. He ain't get like no Stacey Adams.
The threes, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? He got some J's, so that's a little different because you gotta look for that. You can't go in Suit Mart and get that. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
I mean, you can. You can.
You're right. You gonna get a tape.
I wouldn't suggest.
No, you can't find no threes in Suit Mart, man.
You
Okay.
could.
Nope. Yeah, they not gonna be threes. They gonna be.
I seen like some.
They gonna be.
I think there was like 8, but they was like some old and like Burlington.
They gonna be called Tress.
We got these Ochos, Jordan Ochos.
So for most men, what the fuck is going on? I don't see no commercials celebrating us, telling people to go out. We don't get fucking flowers, even though, I'm cool on the flowers. But some men might want some fucking flowers in there. It'll just look good for the house sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Just to have some fucking flowers that match the season, and make the house smell good. But still, what is some shit so they'll know for next Father's Day? What is some shit that you would like as fathers to receive for Father's Day?
Tickets to a Texans game.
They're not usually playing during Father's Day.
Well, no.
No,
tickets.
when they do play.
Tickets
for when
they always buy tickets.
You can. So tickets to the Texas game.
Yup.
To be honest, I'll get good gifts, bro. I get good gifts, bro. I don't know what to do.
Well, I guess that must be true because family's like, hey, won't do that over here on this side. We give good gifts over here on this side. We thoughtful.
Gifts, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We give threes over here.
Not from
threes,
Burlington.
4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, and 9s.
Sometimes even 32s.
Dunks too. Here we go. But for me, man, I don't know. I like the barbecue grill. That's cool. But then, I don't know. For me, on Father's Day, I would like
to do nothing.
I would like peace.
To do nothing.
Just peace.
Just
nothing. No taking care of the
kid.
kid.
Wake up when I want to.
No answering questions of any sort.
I want
making any
get away
decisions.
from your daddy type stuff like that's. I want that.
So basically, it sounds like you need a Father's Day getaway.
I don't have to get away.
I mean, but it's gonna be
They
real
can
hard
get.
to do
They can get away.
It's gonna be hard to accomplish.
They can get away.
If you still there and they there, somebody gonna bother you for something.
If
everybody's still there, something's going on.
Somebody gotta get away.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I want to stay though.
But more than anything, I think most fathers would. I want to stay in my house.
I want to stay.
I'm good. I got a nice little setup of what I was gonna do.
I like it here. I like it here.
I know the lay of the land.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't gotta be people around
paranoid and shit, man.
You really know what I mean. I actually would. I would not mind somebody like booking a trip for me to like go somewhere like One Deep or not. I mean, but One Deep, I would definitely accept that. I would like, hey, it's like a little hotel, 2 hours.
I take a trip. I go one of them.
Booked it for the day.
I go one of them.
Tomorrow at 11. I'll be like, big.
I go one of them getaway house.
That's what I'm still trying.
I'm just hesitant because I feel like you gonna get
like
kidnapped or
it's
just some crazy shit.
Yeah,
It's just you got me sitting in this trailer in the middle of the wood, and knowing Texas, that bitch just probably out the side of the road by Sam Houston or some shit. Or by Prairie View, you know, it's somewhere ducked off in the wood. They just put you in between two trees. They're what? Where?
No, it's a bunch
It's something that got compounds.
So now I'm not even getting away. So now you just talk. You only take a picture of the one. You don't show the fucking compound.
That's about 100 meters that way.
Yeah, straight up.
You making me think I got all this to
they're
myself.
not that close though.
Some
They
that
really
have
not
that.
that close.
Bro, can I walk around there naked?
No, I wouldn't.
I mean, you
can
are in
do
the
that anyway.
woods.
You can do that in close proximity.
You in
if
the
want to.
woods.
No, I don't. No,
Right.
I'm talking
I'm
about if
just
I
saying.
want. Can I leave out of my little getaway house naked and walk
I'm just
50
saying,
yards
in the woods,
and
naked,
explore?
in the woods, naked in Texas is not a good idea because we got mosquitoes.
We do, but
Don't do that.
That's what you want to keep.
I mean they're gonna bite you either way. So
But not on your balls.
Oh, your
not on your ball. I mean they might not even go for the ball
Sorry.
meat. I'm just,
Hey, edit that out, y'all.
you can't edit that out. That's just
Well, look, you do it later.
stamps there. So I don't know. I wouldn't go to the getaway house. I like to be pampered, so I need like a hotel and some air conditioning.
Mr. Truffle Butter himself. Mr. Truffle Butter is here. Yeah, I like to be pampered. I just
said.
medium well
yeah,
done.
well done.
Yeah. You know, I like a place that has a good steak. Yes. And I don't want to cook my own shit like out there in the woods, man. You gotta make your own fire.
Yeah, how about that?
Does Uber come out there?
Joe, don't do that.
They
Don't do
might.
that. You go.
Uh,
Don't do that. But they probably will. Because if you can get there, I know they can too.
They definitely can get that.
First off, I've gone camping, nigga. I've had to cook in fucking the cast iron, all that.
Yeah.
That shit hard. You can do all that work, and then that food just sit out there, and then it's either gonna go bad or you gonna put it up.
Portion control.
Not, nigga, we ain't out here that long. Did all that. We ain't got no. I'm not trying to take this
I've
back
never
in the
gone
house.
camping.
Fuck, I want to take
like,
this.
like we out here gotta survive. Like we gotta ration this out, y'all. Portion control. You know, one cup for you, one cup. Like we stuck now, nigga.
No, we got too much.
You just out here surviving for
And
no
pe-
reason.
yeah,
And
camping
they got
ain't
a
even really
CVS
camp.
across the street.
Bro, people got these elaborate ass tents, dog. They got like a room for the kids and shit. Then you can cut a corner in the tent, nigga, and it's the master bedroom and shit.
Wait,
They got
tent?
Yeah, these are tents, bro. Like the tent game is like on some serious shit, but I'm not
Guess I
doing
don't
that.
get
Bro.
out enough, man.
Never went camping.
I'm not cooking my
I'll do
own
it.
food, bro, unless I have to.
But you cook all the time, bro. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
that's the
It's
point.
like,
Like,
really?
when you
It's the
get
same.
away, it's to do the shit you
Gotcha.
don't do all the time. So,
Gotcha.
nigga, I need somebody to cook for me.
Nah, I mean,
I
I don't
can
know.
do
If
that.
if
I can get that, but then you're not gonna be by yourself. I can cook.
Yes, after I leave
Like-
you from the food, I'm gonna go by myself
like
to
if
my
I
room.
went to Italy, I'm gonna go eat they food, but I'm also gonna go buy they food and be like, hey, I'm gonna whip me something up though, because I'm in Italy. Like, why would I not?
Why
whip
would
food?
you whip something up in Italy?
I'm
You
not whipping
not
nothing
from
up in
Italy. You don't
That's
know.
the point.
You gonna go make
Do you-
spaghetti in Italy, nigga?
Well, one, nugget. I don't do spaghetti. PTSD, y'all. PTSD. You a nigga from the hood, PTSD with spaghetti. I'm good.
My
on
point
that.
is, you're not gonna go to Italy and try to make your own pizza. You're gonna look for the best pizza spot.
I'm gonna try.
It-
I'm gonna
it-
eat a margarita pizza, and then I'm gonna go make me one too, cause they got all the ingredients. Like I'm in Italy.
But
Like it's thing. Like it's different.
Where you gonna
being
find
in
a
Italy
pizza?
and making a pissa
Where you
and
gonna
making
find
it
a
in New
pizza?
York.
Where you gonna find a pizza?
What you mean? It's Italy. They probably got brick ovens.
I know, but where you gonna find yours?
That's gonna be in
my
Airbnb.
In my cabana. Probably
That's
like
gonna
just
be in your Airbnb.
pop it in the oven.
So you think in Italy they got a brick?
Hey, I like to
Piece
cook.
of
I like to
oven.
cook, so I'm about it. I'm about it. Like, yeah, let's whip something up.
When you go
Let's
out of
use
town,
their food and
you
let's
taste
whip it up.
the food of the places you go to.
And then I try to recreate it so I can take it back home with me too. Yeah, I'm
Only
gonna
time
know.
I'm cooking is if I'm there for a long period of time.
No,
That's it.
That nigga say no.
only place I'm
No.
doing that is if I'm in fucking Orlando or some shit like that. And we got Airbnb in Orlando.
Mr. Truffle Butter. I don't know what to say because it's
But past that, what the fuck? And then
This nigga
if we
is
stand on the
bougie.
Disney thing, what are you looking at? Like, oh shit. Okay. Can't do that to no Negroes.
you scared for a second. I was like, what is going on?
Please, I hope that thing don't fly. All right, so fellas, we check it in before we get the show started. How's y'all weeks been?
Man, it was good, man. I had a busy week, man. Father's Day, I started.
Brandon had a movie come out.
Yeah. Shout out, Vincent Victoria Productions. You know what I'm saying? Black Shetty. It was good, man. It was actually really enjoyable, man. There were some things that I would personally change, but you know, I'm just an actor though. I don't get to pick those kinds of things. It's not taken away from it, but I'd be like, well, I want to do that, or you know, or do that over, or some shit like that, you know. But yeah, man, it was really good. People enjoyed it. Like one of our lovely producers was there one night.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, man, we'll ask her how she felt about it later on. We'll see.
How'd you like it?
Oh,
All right, that's it.
Yeah. All right, she loved it. She loved it. Yeah. It was-
Now you go from some to a lot.
Nah, because it was a lot. Look, don't get me started.
I'm
nigga.
not trying to,
Nah,
nigga. I'm not trying to.
we not.
I was already.
We
You
just
should have seen my face to
We saw
your
critical
first
hours,
response,
bro.
nigga. The movie was cool. I changed some shit.
I changed some shit. Let me just flip that bitch.
He tried to go around the sound stuff.
Yeah.
He said he was like, you know, he was just some things I would want to do different.
I just needed a push in the right direction.
That's it.
Shit.
It has.
But yeah, man, it was a good week though. Father's Day was good. You know what I'm saying? Actually, you know, Josiah still lurking around. You know what I'm saying? Chilling right now. But yeah, man, it was a damn good week. Long, busy, but it was a good weekend. Good weekend.
Same thing, bro. Had family come in. My niece is from Atlanta out here
Oh, dope.
for like 2 weeks, and then my nephew from New York out here for a while. So it's good. You know, I got to meet family, chill with the pops for Father's Day. That was cool. Eat some fish. Oh, so good.
Oh, man. Fish.
And some crabs.
Oh, crab.
Bro.
Damn, I ain't gonna look. You make me think of my daddy barbecue.
Bro.
And look, I tell you like this.
Man.
My daddy, he good at a lot of shit, and some shit he just not good at.
So
But
what?
barbecuing
Oh.
is not one of them motherfucking things. That nigga barbecue his ass.
Okay,
out.
see,
I called.
I was so confused. Where he was going with this.
He was like,
I'm like, is he good at it or is he bad at it?
Yeah.
You didn't get to it yet.
Oh, my bad.
He was just like, he good at a lot, but he
Anticipation.
not good at a lot of things. But barbecue,
Nigga.
it's not one of them things.
I called him and he was like, yeah, I'm a barbecue. I was like, say less. Where you gonna be at?
straight up.
I'll be there.
I'm where the smoke at.
I be the same way, bro.
Nah,
Same
man,
way.
that's definitely dope.
So that was cool. So that was pretty much it. Busy week, trying to get some little money here and there.
Ooh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? But the usual. But other than
By
that,
any means
cool week.
necessary.
What's going on with you, bro? How was
Yo,
your
man,
Man,
what you,
my
what you
week
had
is
going on?
Awesome. I was in a whole nother country.
Okay,
Damn.
okay. Tell us
Where the
about it.
fuck
Tell
you
us
was
about
at?
it. Tell
Man,
us
so
about
I
it.
got flued out.
Flued out. You got flued out.
I got
See,
Okay,
we
he got
talked
I
about
got
that too.
flued
And
out.
he got flued out because
He
he
got
bougie.
flued
I
out.
got
Y'all see that? see, everything he say
I got
always
flued
fall
out.
in the bougie realm.
But nah,
Nigga say I got flued out.
I actually got to go shoot a commercial in a whole nother country. The country was Costa Rica.
Okay.
So I flew into Liberia, Costa Rica.
Okay.
And then
you came back with an accent.
Liberia, Costa Rica.
You got an
accent? I was driven down. I was driven down by my personal driver down to Tamarindo, Costa Rica, which is a beautiful beach side of Costa Rica, in between some mountains. And went out there, all the way out there to shoot a commercial for the United States. For me, was awesome. I mean,
for real though, but she was like,
I can't really talk about the commercial, but I can tell you that we were inside, so pretty much could have done that commercial anywhere, right? So,
appreciate it though. Appreciate you.
But I'm so thankful. I'm so blessed that I got the opportunity to have a trip paid out for me to go to Costa Rica to actually work, act, do the thing that we love to do, and then get to spend some time for my own leisure. And then, I'm not supposed to say, but the wife flew out.
Okay.
And she came and got the wifey perks for, the benefit of being an actor. Finally, we talk every once in a while. We get to flaunt the actor shit. Like, you see how I do this shit?
Baby, I gotta go to Costa Rica for the weekend. Now,
come on.
I'll probably go down there Wednesday, but I can bring it down there.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna leave the key for you at the motherfucker. You can go and check in. I'm gonna be at work.
You don't even gotta check in. I'm gonna send you the digital key. You just go right in.
You go right in. They already know you coming. You could do a massage, or you can go down to the city street. There's some excellent restaurants here and there. But nah, man, Costa Rica was dope.
Just do you.
It definitely makes me want to get up on my Spanish. I felt left out because everybody was talking that shit around me, and I was just like, and everybody thought I was Tico, which is Costa Rican. Everybody thought I was of the place that I was at, and everybody was just talking to me, and I was just like, "Sí, que, hola."
Don't just say "sí" to anything.
Oh yeah, I can't. The Pura Vida. But one thing I did learn was Pura Vida. As soon as you get off the plane, you see Pura Vida everywhere. The people that work there are saying that after you say thank you, they're saying Pura Vida, and it just means pure life. And that's kind of the thing. They got some of the nicest people out there. Everybody's all about having a good time, all about taking care of you, taking care of the actual the land and the geography there, because it's one of the most biodiverse places in the world. Like 5% of the species and stuff that's not even alive anymore is stuck in or tucked in Costa Rica jungles, and they got many active volcanoes. There's a whole bunch of shit I learned. So if y'all can, go fucking visit Costa Rica or book a commercial that is filming in Costa Rica and let them pay for you to go. Because that way is the best way to go, man. And any actor would tell you, when somebody pays for a trip like that and fucking calls you out there just to do, what you do, bro, it's a beautiful feeling. It's dope, and I can't wait for the next thing. I just shit, nigga.
Can't wait till next time.
I like shit, man. Come on, keep sending me more, man. You know what I'm saying?
Next time we can shoot for London.
Yeah, we can go wherever. The passport is clear. I got insurance. I got all the necessary papers. Got the vaccination card. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need, I got it on deck. So we can book this flight.
Let me see it one time for the one time. I just might need to Xerox.
And I also got that PCR COVID test. Definitely on the phone. Because they definitely stick that motherfucker way up your nose before you come back to motherfucking United States. So anybody planning to go to Costa Rica, you gotta have health insurance and lodging insurance, which I didn't have to pay for either.
But let's be real. You see what COVID has brought? Like, that's a real thing now, lodging insurance, because you could possibly get trapped somewhere because
2 weeks.
of
For 2
you
weeks.
know just either being quarantined or
Sure.
waiting on the test back. Like this is a thing now. Lodging insurance.
Yep.
This is a thing.
And I
now.
heard
Do
they
State
make
Farm cover that?
a lot of insurance companies. It didn't really cost much because Kay had to get it. But it's a thing, man.
Yeah.
And you had to get health insurance because they got free health care out there. So if everybody keep coming out there getting fucked up, it'd be a burden on their healthcare system. So they make you cover yourself before you come out there and kill yourself trying to do some jungle shit or some beach shit. So
Makes sense.
I mean, it's just a dope experience, man. If y'all can go check it out. So man, tonight's topic is one we always discuss when we are behind the theater, when we are intermission time, when we are just chilling as actors, when we are going out after the show to have drinks and shit. This is one of the topics that always just comes up, and it's really, are you shooting in the gym?
Right.
What are you doing on your off season, my nigga, to get better? You know, or what are you doing to put yourself out there, to put yourself in a position to get better or to get some work? Because the work ain't just gonna always fall in your lap. And, you know, and out of sight, out of mind is a real ass statement in our business. Because if people have not seen your ass in a while, next thing you start hearing, man, so Joe used to do that little acting deal.
But look, I ain't gonna front. You know, I've been here for a while and I'm everywhere. You don't gotta be gone for a while for them to do the same thing.
No.
You don't even gotta be gone. You can just be right there.
You can be right there. But
Everywhere.
if they have not seen you, I'm not thinking
I'm
of
talking
it.
about, but they can see you and still
Well, yeah,
look past like you're not even there.
Yeah, and that's definitely also the case too. But what are you doing to better yourself as a performer, an actor, an artist, a musician, a singer? What are you doing in your off time? Because we can admit as actors that we can fall into a routine of just doing shit that becomes easy for us and not as challenging. So does that make us become more whack of an actor, or do we blunt our skills down to a level that, okay, now we've only making it hit that ceiling? Or, you know what I'm saying, what are we doing, or are we doing the work to challenge ourselves with each role? Or are you seeking out challenges so you can do that, so you can grow as an actor? Are you taking classes? Or are you throwing yourself in situations you never been in so you can learn in that type of way? Because that's one thing I've done. I haven't necessarily taken classes outside of from college or from my pops or from other people, but past that, I throw myself into shows I've never typed done. Like me and KB, we did a musical called Sanctified, my first musical. I could have said, "Nah, I'm good. You know, I don't want to do that. I don't do musicals." I said yes and was scared like a motherfucker because I had to fucking learn how to sing and dance and act. And you had to do all them shits at the same motherfucking time.
Facts.
And they picked me because they wanted me to do some motherfucking poetry too. So I was doing like quadruple fucking threats. So I had to act, fucking do some poetry. Then motherfucker wanted me to sing, be an angel. I had to carry motherfuckers. I had to do choreography, man. It was some shit, man. I'm like, this not what I'm used to. So it was challenging, but it was something that I could put on my resume afterwards, and something that if I did decide to do something like that again, I could do that. So what do y'all do in the off season? That's my first question. What do y'all do as actors to prepare in the off season?
Man,
and what is there off season?
For me, no. But there's always like downtime. The challenge is, not even a downtime. I think like I look at the off season just as, or whatever it could be, it's just preparation, of course, for the thing you about to do all the time. Like you just prepping for that. Like you just putting little things in order, and putting them in the right space, working little things out, ironing a couple of things out to get ready and prepared for the actual moment of what you always gonna be doing. But I use that time like auditions. Like auditions, that's my time. Because to say am I getting better on a show to do a show? Like I don't get to pick, right? Like I pick the shows that I want to submit myself for, but I don't get to pick if they say yes or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I say, that could be anything. It could be a show that I'm good at, a show that I'm not good at. It could be challenging. It could not be challenging. But the only thing that I do have control over is my audition. So with that, that's where I challenge myself at, like stretching out or do like finding Shakespeare monologues or doing some super contemporary, you know what I mean? Like something somebody that's a white dude, somebody that's a Hispanic guy. Like I've auditioned with all kinds of things, you know what I mean? And that I guess that's like my off season because that's the thing that I get to control. You know what I mean? Like
True.
I get to challenge myself and you just have to receive it and whether you like it or not, you know what I mean? But
So
once
does
you
doing auditions make you a better actor?
does it make you a better actor? No, because I know actors who don't do really good at auditions but are actually really good actors. Like I mean, and auditions are very mental, and like if you're not mentally prepared, they'll break it. Like, like you'll get in there and bomb. Like I have too. Like you'll get in there and just totally bomb. You know what I mean? But through that process, like I even remember Troy. Troy, when he came on the show, he was like, "That's your 15 minutes, and you take it." He's like, "If you mess up, tell them you're gonna start over because that's the only 15 minutes that you own to yourself." Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I take that seriously. Like I've done audition pieces that had absolutely nothing to do with me. Nobody in the world would probably ever cast me for that ever. But that's what I get to do. Like I get that opportunity to do that. Like that's how I challenge myself. I guess like that's off-season
that's true.
work.
I
You
see
know
what
I
you're
mean?
saying.
So yeah.
So even challenging yourself to even memorize a piece that's
Yeah.
way different than
Yeah,
something that
probably
you
never
ever
do this
done.
in a million years. But it's just the fact, like, hey, this is what I get to choose to give out,
No,
and
that's
you get to
what's up.
see that. Like, so
No, that's definitely a way to
Yeah,
challenge yourself.
yeah.
I believe so. What are you doing now?
I kind of see it the same way Brandon sees it, but it's still my off season for me. I kind of put it in the scheme of since I am in education, like during the school year, it's season, and then when the summertime hit, it's off season because that's normally audition time too.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
so I really, because I have more time during my off season, that's when I really work on my body, my mind, my voice, and my body. Like those are two things I feel that I need to work on that I don't get the time to spend with myself that I would during the week while I'm working. So I'll do certain things, like as far as my body, I have a whole routine when the off season starts. Wake up this time, work out, do this, read these, audition this stuff, give this much time to free time to myself. This time to write for something. So I literally plan my time out while I have my off season. So
On
I can
purpose,
work on purpose, so I can work on certain things while I got the time. And since that is audition time, that also favors into it because now I got more time to prepare audition stuff and different things like that. So I use that as my off season, and it helps me because of the time I get. Like you know what I mean? Like to be able to really plan out your day exactly with what you want to do and what can suit you and what you can try and don't see that doesn't work, that you can change and come up with a whole new schedule that can fit you and work with what you want, certain goals you want to achieve. Once you mark them off, keep going down your list. So it helps me out during the off season. So that's how I plan it for me because it's audition time. And then during the school year, during the season time, if I'm in a show, I'm that 2-3 months, because I'm probably like a month before the show, I start reading and preparing myself really for it. So a full 3 months to prepare myself for the show. When I don't have a show, if I don't have another one planned out, then I'm working on reading another script, trying to figure out something that maybe later on down the line I can produce. So I have a whole long list of stuff, or not a long, super long, but a list of things that I want to produce that I know, once I do have off-season time, if I'm not working, boom, I can work on these things. So I use my off season like really. I need it. I need that time, so I use my time very valuable. I make it very valuable, and I use it really, really well. So yes, I do have an off season.
I look at it a little differently, as always. Not in a bad way, but for me, audition time is more like, if we compare it to like the NFL, it's training camp. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to go out there, work hard, hit these licks, do these things, make it on the squad, make it on the 54-man roster or the 53-man roster, so you could, play in the game, do a show, So for me, that's training camp. So off season start even before we get to audition season. For me, prior to teaching, before I taught this year, I didn't have to wait till I could look at it like, bam, it's starting after the school year. But before I was teaching school, all that shit was open time for, being time to work at it. And I work in many different ways, and that's reading plays. I watch certain shows, and it might just be watching shows, but at the same time, we watch shit differently. I'm watching to critique and to learn and to see what niggas is doing out here in this acting game and what's new, and just seeing different characters and ways that people are approaching that and what's working, what's getting captured, what is being seen on TV a lot, because all that matters going into casting agencies and going into auditions. Because if it's a type thing or a type way, you can go in there and try to mimic that, which I don't suggest. Do you, but see what's working and try to add that in too, so you can book the gig. Because if it's a certain way of doing it that's booking it while still giving your little flair, don't ever forget that. Yeah. But if it's a certain way to do it, like I'm learning with these commercials, it's a certain way to do them that, people are just like, cool, let's go with him. He's safe, or he's good enough. He's not gonna, he's not gonna be in there like, because it's all about what they want commercial. They want it to focus on whatever the fuck that it's trying to sell. You know what I'm saying? So if they're trying to sell this little seasoning can right here, and your ass is behind there, doing all type of, big ass reaction, crazy shit, and I can't focus on.
We don't need that. Get your ass out Please get your ass out
Bitter beer face. Bitter beer face.
So just learning those things, man. I listen and watch a lot of YouTube videos of different directors and actors at different roundtable talks that they've had, that I've learned that different magazines and companies do. They put actors together on a roundtable talk. So there's several videos of that on YouTube where you could catch like Tom Hanks, Denzel, Barry Jenkins, and all these other people all at one table just discussing the fucking art. And so I watch different things like that to pick up little tidbits. I listen to what other actors have done to be successful. I love reading a lot of biographies and autobiographies. And I pull from those things too. And then life. Shit, life teaches me fucking life.
Like, life on that part.
Life experiences have enhanced my poetry and it has enhanced my acting, because I can be like, yo, I know what pain is. I know what the fuck frustration is. I know what the fuck, happiness is. I know what these things are, because I've experienced all these, back to back, or, having to go from one to the other real quick. And those are real life things for me. So I pull from real life too. And that's kind of the training too. And I just go out, I work, nigga. I'll fucking find a monologue or find a poem, or if I write, I try to memorize that bitch in a day, and I just go around trying to fuck with that bitch all day long. Go in the backyard, pace, do different shit just to see if I could do it, man. If I hear a fucking accent I like on TV, I try to go the whole day trying to fuck
do that. I ain't gonna lie, I do that. I do that.
Seeing if I had to, I always put myself in if I had to situations. Could I do that?
So it's safe to say that technically there's no off season, right? In your circle or in your bubble, because what you just said is a consistent thing. Like that don't.
That's
really
why I would
stop,
say,
right?
it's downtime. Like,
it's not like a moment where you stop doing that to replace it with something else.
Nah, because if you stop, it feels like you stopped. If that makes sense for me as an actor, if I'm stopped, if I'm just like, okay, I ain't got no show coming up, and I'm just like, all right, I've stopped. Let me go. I'm gonna just go do this job, which is gonna pay. It's gonna be taken care of, but I'm stopped. Like I'm not pursuing nothing. I'm not reading nothing. I'm not fucking auditioning. I'm not even
Yes
asking
and
the
no,
next-
but I like kind of like what KB said. Like I don't got no off season, or I surely don't think I do, unless I'm just like not in the show. But I'm always trying to get in the show or get into something. But
So I think
I
it's
think
downtime.
what I'm missing is that moment, like where when you are not doing any, like when you're not doing theater, not doing artistic things, and you taking that moment to like just solely work on yourself, like with mentally, physically, and emotionally for more theater. You know what I mean? Like I don't take time out of my day to acting is like an athletic sport. Like if you're doing it right, like your body will feel things.
That's
like
true.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're doing it right, like if you're using your muscle and vessel the correct way, like and you could be tired. Like I don't work out. Like I don't go lift weights. I don't go run on the treadmill. But imagining like the advantages I could have just being able to put things out if I did do that. Like if I did like take the time where I just didn't do anything, like worked out, like meditated for a while, you know what I mean? Read plays, like nothing, but still keeping myself immersed.
But see, to
in it.
me, all that is still preparing yourself as an actor. Like if I'm working on my body physically or fitness wise,
But not just for the purpose of
No,
a
not
show.
just
like
for a
just
show,
period.
just period.
Like for me,
But just
to be
period.
better for me.
But just period, you still are doing what you need to do as an actor because our bodies are what makes us go
And that's true,
and
but
get
I don't
work.
do that,
So if I'm no, that's what I'm saying. So
I don't,
vice
at
versa. So
least.
no, I'm saying no. It's hard. Like
I'm just living off my 20s
you know what I'm
right
saying.
now.
Like me, I've
You
been
gonna catch up.
like for me. Yeah, you better.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just living off my 20s right
That
now.
shit, that shit gut punch you hard. That
When they get the slide off,
Straight up.
shit don't come off as fast now.
Boy.
Shit just starts stinking like whoa.
Like, damn,
I ate that 2 months ago. That
I
motherfucker
already
still.
did.
Trying to tell you, bro.
I already did.
I ate that last week.
Say chicken
This
while you
motherfucker
is
still here.
But that do bring me to another question though. Do you think as an actor, as an artist, period, you take advantage of the time that the day allows you? Because
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Because you
But
said you don't set aside time to work on yourself mentally, but you don't think you would be able to do that if you like set up a schedule.
I
for
could.
yourself?
That's what I'm saying. Yes and no. Like I don't think I do it for myself personally. Like just holistically. Like period. Like this. Like even though I know this is gonna be beneficial to my craft, but I'm just I'm working out for me. I'm meditating for me. Like I'm like kind of like what I was saying to Joe. Like if anything, I'm probably gonna do it for the show, not for my own personal benefit, which will in turn benefit my career, but not for mine. Like if everybody know I did the Royale. Anybody that know me know I didn't work out before or after the Royale, just during. Like that's it. I don't like. I mean, and it doesn't really just have to be working out. That's just what we mentioned. You know what I mean? Like it could be anything.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean?
It's doing something within the craft.
Yeah.
And I think you can't complain on one hand about I'm not getting looked at, I'm not getting no opportunities, I'm not getting booked, I'm not getting no jobs. And the other hand, you're not taking full advantage of your day as a fucking artist.
Yeah.
So you can have a job, but after you finish working, are you reading plays? Are you seeing what's out there? Are you seeing what the new shit is out there? Are you fucking going to a class if you've never fucking acted before?
But the question is,
Or
shooting in the gym, does that make you better?
Huh?
Do that make you better?
I think any practice makes anybody better.
It improves your skill. It may not make you the best, but
It might not make you the best, but it'll make you better than what the fuck you were.
It's definitely
Is
gonna
what
be
I'm saying from your level of
Fair.
what was good. Now,
Fair.
are you gonna come in and blow the whole room out because you've been practicing every day and going to the fucking gym?
Not if I'm there.
Nah, because the other part of shooting in the gym is being able to produce what the fuck you've been working on on stage,
Let me ask you
you
this,
know,
then.
and make that shit come to life the same way you've been doing it in your mirror. It's easy to do it in the mirror sometimes, but when you get that real energy in front of your face and now somebody talking back, just like Mike Tyson say, everybody a good fighter till they get punched in the mind.
Yeah.
Now I see what, and it's the
But
same
let
for
me-
acting. Now that I'm talking back to your ass,
Exactly.
how
So
are you
which
just gonna
brings
do
me
what
to
you
my
rehearse?
point. So how does you getting better, right? Working out all season, shooting in the gym every day, 100 free throws. You know, I'm going with the analogies today, right? You're doing that all off season, but you are not honored the opportunity to, you know, do that. Like, how does that work in as far as like shooting in the gym? Like, you know you're prepared, but you don't get that chance.
But see, that's why I say it all comes down to what do you define as prepared. Because if you say prepared, that means you prepared yourself mentally, emotionally, physically.
And you
for
found
whatever.
a way. Because even when we don't have the same opportunities, especially with kids, I just can't go off and study like a motherfucker that don't have kids because they got different freedom than I got. I can't, if my 4-year-old is running around, I can't be deep in the fucking script and watching him and make sure he don't kill himself, you know, and do the same thing when you got a kid like I got. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same as somebody that has the freedom to just go home and attack a script fully, but you can't make that excuse. So if you still say you want to be this in this field, in this industry, you having a wife, a kid, 2 jobs, all that, yeah, that come with it. But at the same time, you can't make an excuse for not putting in the work you need to be prepared to do what you need to do. And however you prepare, that's on you. Some people do gotta go every day and that's what it takes for you to be ready for day one of rehearsal or day one of the shoot. Then you do that. For some people, they go, they get it, they leave it alone. They come back to it, they da. You know, whatever your tactic is for making yourself be prepared, that's what you got to do. But don't make excuses when you aren't taking full advantage of the time that you do have. And that time might be at motherfucking 2, 3 in the morning. If this what the fuck you want,
My
stay
prime
your ass
time right there. My
stay,
prime time.
you know what I'm saying? Stay
that's
your
what I
ass
do
the
every
fuck
day.
up. Learn that motherfucker as you go to sleep, and at least let that bitch be in your memory. So when you try to learn some more of it, when you wake up, you already got a head start rather than you being nervous trying to learn that bitch the day of or something like that. So it's on you to prepare yourself for what the fuck you want, and the way you prepare is gonna show in your product. So if you prepare, you know, last minute. Some people are good at that. Some people are not, and it shows in the work. Whether you good, and if you are good at last minute, I'm learning now as a person that is good at last minute that you can still make a better product if you prepare yourself and do it with enough time so you can actually feel comfortable with what you're doing rather than just rushing something out, even though you know it's good, but you pushing it out in a manner that's, you know, I got to get it out rather than I like what I did. I'm happy to send this bitch out now.
And you know what's so funny, bro? And I can't even remember when we went to Atlanta. I can't even remember how long ago that was.
Bro, that was years.
Bro, yeah. But that is when it really, your homeboy, I can't remember his name, when we was at their crib, but on his refrigerator, he had a regular 9 to 5, like your boy, go to teaching. But he literally lived out his day. From the time he woke up, even with his job schedule, to certain things. Like, I couldn't remember what he's doing, but one of his things was, I want to learn guitar. So he blocked time of the week for him to learn. So it made me realize that if people are doing that for stuff that they want to do, you cannot make a freaking excuse, bro. There is no excuse. You can always find time. So if there's certain things you know you want to work on about yourself, block out time of the day to work on those things specifically.
I think the hardest part of that is creating the discipline for yourself
True.
do that and commit to
But
doing
that's
it. Like you can
that's
do
him.
it.
That's
That's
what
you.
discipline
That's
is.
him.
Discipline is
That's
what
what
I'm about to say.
discipline
Discipline
is.
is
You
exactly
is
what
him,
it
bro.
is.
Like discipline is a hard. Like people talk that discipline shit, but
Yeah.
discipline is a hard
It's very
motherfucking
hard.
Like
thing.
on that Martin,
Like-
ain't nothing to it but
But
to
to
do
do
it.
it.
Ain't nothing to
And-
it but to do it.
And that's
But you
why
got to, though.
I got respect for people that can get up and go work out every day
Wake
and
up
still
at 4:30
like
on the
wake
dot.
up like because that's discipline.
Athletes are athletes for that
athletes
reason.
like
They
that
are
eat
athletes
right
for
like
that
that.
reason.
But it's not even athletes that do. It's.
I mean,
I don't
you're right,
expect-
but-
it's
but
regular,
they are-
it's
regular
actors
teachers
out
I
here.
know that's mathematicians that say I wake up every morning at 4:30,
True.
work out, prepare my mind, look at
True.
these stocks before I go into work.
True.
There's
My
no
wife-
excuse for you.
My wife does.
There's
She
none.
her
Exactly.
hour by hour is damn near planned
And
out, and
there's
it
no
works.
excuse if
And
you want to
it
work
makes
on
it makes her
Exactly.
successful. It makes a lot of people successful being able to set tasks, knock the motherfuckers out, see that you knocking them motherfuckers
That's
out,
real.
and
That's
then
real.
have the
Recoup,
discipline to recoup and redo the fucking
And
same
do it
thing
again
the
the
next
next
day,
day.
and
Yeah.
set new tasks
New ones.
and knock them fucking motherfuckers
Yeah,
out.
that's
Like
real. That's
and
real.
and nobody can complain about not being looked at, if you're not going hard in the work. So don't complain about your timeline and how. Like I never complain about my timeline because I feel like my timeline has been based off of how hard I have worked.
Yeah.
So you might see me in Costa Rica and all that, but you know I'm not there every fucking week. I haven't been. You know that was something I would even fathom last year. You know what I'm saying? That I'd be shooting a commercial in Costa Rica. But I put in a different work ethic with the film and the TV shit, and now the fruits of those labors are showing in that manner.
Yeah.
But I never complain about my timeline of being famous or being rich or being any of that because I feel like it has been based on how hard or how much effort I have put into a person. And could I have put more? Can I put more? Fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
Can I be more disciplined? Hell yeah. But I'm not gonna say that I'm a lazy motherfucker either. So I'm at that stage of each year I've been disciplining myself more and more towards being better in the craft and getting better and seeing evolution. That's one thing I can say about my career is that it has evolved.
Yeah.
You have not seen it stay, this way the whole time. Anybody that's been following my career, you seen me, man. I remember when Joe was fucking a bunny and doing children's shows. I remember when Joe was hosting Shadow Bar and doing poems and holding his notebook at the time and not reading it.
I was the bunny today.
Damn.
2 times. We'll get into that later. They know what I'm talking about.
But
They know
and I think they can say that with each of our careers is that you've seen the evolution, even in our shows. Like, yeah, he was doing these kind of shows. Now, he's playing this and he's able to play this. Like, I've even been evolving with my age, acting wise. Some people got to stay playing fucking 16 and 17-year-olds
Still
the whole
playing
time.
18-year-olds
You know
right
what I'm
now.
saying?
God damn, all these grades. I'm still playing them though.
So I think just seeing the evolution helps with leading yourself to a more disciplined life, man. And there's some motherfuckers out here that's disciplined and fuck. And guess what? It's showing in their motherfucking work too. Where is it not? It's showing in their I just need an eye on it. I just need an eye on it.
Everybody was like,
I tried.
It left the building. I need an eye on it.
wait.
You got to shut it down. But I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I feel different, man. Like shooting in the gym is different because it's to the point of like, okay, I'm putting in the work, so y'all know I hate to sound like just so forcefully entitled, but that's what I'm saying. Like when you are hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Whoa, wait a minute.
What are you
I know, like, wait.
Why you gotta talk?
Too much.
Wait.
Too much.
Wait.
Nah,
wait.
it's not. No.
Talk about y'all. It's
We
getting
not-
dangerous
this
in here.
No.
It's getting real dangerous.
no.
My
in here.
people out there, it's a
No.
roach on set. We trying to kill the roach, but somebody's trying to kill the roach with
a torch,
a blowtorch, and
and
some gasoline.
Cannot do that. No.
All right, we fixed the problem.
Yeah, because I was scared, y'all.
Woo.
It's about to get real dangerous in here.
I saw this and
I was like,
what is
what?
that?
The
We
fuck
were about to set it off.
Set it all the way
Remember
off.
that? Fireman. Fireman.
I was gonna see a fire
Fire trucks.
I'm like, did you just made this concoction up?
Like,
right
you was about to
That's
torch.
not an aerosol can, you know. That's a spray
Oh, no.
bottle.
We were going to make one.
I don't know what was that. It was gonna put the fire out.
She was about to make a tiki torch.
I didn't. Does it say?
Oh, Lord. She about
Does
to
it
make
say
a tiki torch.
flammable?
You don't know.
You gonna spray the fire out. Stop. She thought that shit was gonna go.
Hold on, y'all. Clearly.
You've been watching too many movies, yo.
And you picked up the wrong fucking
Too
spray.
many. That is the wrong type of can.
It gotta be aerosol.
Aerosol can. Why did we tell her? But she don't even know that.
No, but
No,
what
we
was
don't
that?
want you to have one. No, we don't.
I'm glad we didn't, because
No.
you really would have lit that.
We absolutely do not have one.
Who burns roaches alive?
Burns us in the building. In
Yo.
the building.
Like burn them alive with aerosol?
She was about to cook the
Y'all
roast.
like torch that
She about to scorpion them.
Look at y'all. So clearly,
Woo.
when it come to killing insects, ain't none of us was shooting in the gym with her.
She took killing roaches
She
to a
was
whole.
on fire.
I just
What?
usually, I know I don't like the crunch, but I step on them motherfuckers.
That's
But
why I was,
I had never thought to get an aerosol can and a torch. And
It wouldn't have been a big black fire.
Yes.
right?
no,
Not with that. You're right.
you were
With
going
that,
to
you're right.
burn a roach
But
alive.
what you thought it was gonna be, if it would have been a
You
roach,
know,
my
Ray
God.
doesn't really make them go, Ray! It really doesn't make them do that.
Oh,
It's-
jeez. Yeah, that just you threw me for a little
Oh,
while.
shit. Oh,
That's
shit.
funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, how do you
Hey.
kill your roaches?
Stay dangerous, y'all.
I
Stay
mean,
dangerous.
That is insane.
Shout out
Stay
to
dangerous.
everybody that has ever burned a roach alive.
There haven't been many.
With an aerosol
I
can.
will set a motherfucking spider on fire though, because they are dangerous. No, they are dangerous.
I agree. No,
Nah.
Roaches can bite you and everything.
Everything
They-
carries
they-
germs.
They can survive a radioactive blast, so I feel like it's something to them.
They don't bother nobody. They just eat your food if you leave it out.
Hold on, nigga. They bother a lot of people. Hold on. Don't you ain't just gonna walk through that like
They don't
like
do
they
that.
not bothersome.
I,
Like,
I mean, if you leave food out, they will bother you.
sometimes
If you keep a dirty house, they will bother you.
Ain't no food out right now.
sometimes you don't gotta have food out. That's why I'm about to. You don't gotta have food out for a roast.
We don't know when the last time this floor was swept. It might be crumbs here.
That's a dead one. He might have some poison over here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro. That's not. It's just not how. it
Porta
works.
Vita, man.
Bro, that's how them big roaches like that. Yeah. Now, if you got some of them little bullshit roaches that just come out because they trying to get shelter or some shit, that's different. But if you got roaches, man, something going on. You need.
That
We
was.
get it from like the place next door. They overrun.
Oh well, they wouldn't stay in your place unless they had a reason.
Wow, you just calling everybody dirty.
That's pretty much
I'm
what
just
he
saying,
said.
yeah, you shouldn't have roaches.
No,
I got
nobody
roaches.
should.
I got
Nobody
roaches
should.
outside.
Yeah.
Nobody should have roaches, Joe. That I agree with that, but you know, niggas got them motherfuckers.
Got pest control.
Yeah. Go get you some
And
bingle.
and we do live
Get
in
you
Texas.
some bingle. Spray your
That's why I'm saying, I
baseboards.
thought you said
Roaches-
bugs don't scare me.
Roaches is the Texas as rats are to New York.
Some roaches. There are certain roaches that will come out if you have a clean house or not. You know what I'm saying? But there are certain roaches that come out when you got a fucking dirty ass place.
And they live there.
And they live with you.
Oh no, They paying bills.
They in your food. They wreaking havoc in your little hab open. Because all black people, this how you close your cereal. You just roll a little bag up inside like that, and then close the box and sit it back up there. Y'all don't even know, man. They got plastic containers for your cereal. You supposed to pour, but no, we got to show the box. We want everybody to see. We got Raisin Bran. We got motherfucking Frosted Flakes.
Yes. What would you like?
Joe's apartment on MTV when you lived with his cockroaches and they used to talk to him.
Yeah, it's definitely Joe's apartment. Joe's apartment did not.
No.
Was somebody dead or missing?
We got, I'm sure y'all out there got that Amber Alert, y'all. Somebody's taking children in Dallas.
It's been a lot of stuff like.
Are they coming to Houston?
It's been a lot of things happening in Dallas. Geometry.
You can have it, man.
All right.
I don't want that. I don't even understand that.
Back to the gym, we went straight to Roaches in the
Well, you know, our producer, we had to save her.
Definitely about to
We had to save our producer. She
Had to
saves
save
us,
all
so
the
we
So
had to
we
save
went into
her.
roaches right quick. So if you got roaches, get you some Bengals, spray your
You know
baseboards.
what I'm saying?
That'll usually kill them. They should be dead after that. If not,
Clean your motherfucking house.
Please clean your
if
house.
not, clean your mother. First and foremost, clean the fucking house. You know that's the best way to
Then if they
alleviate
come
all
out after
pests.
the house is clean, then it's a pest control problem.
I did.
I have to call somebody for that. I'm just saying.
Well, you ain't clean good enough. I don't know. So here.
Damn, you didn't clean the whole house and then get it.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
man.
I ain't
I'm
clean.
cleaning my house. You mean you dirty?
Now some roaches like Fabuloso. I don't know.
Not on the floor. They like it when you boil
Boy.
it.
And you killing everybody in the fucking house. I can't lie.
Hey, for real though,
I
y'all.
boiled
Hey,
so
for
much
real.
Fabuloso.
Black people, y'all.
No water to it.
Black
You just
people.
straight out the bottle.
Nah,
Tripping.
stop
Tripping.
boiling that stuff
Don't
on your
boil that
stuff.
shit.
I did. I was.
I was one of you. I
I'm
was
about to
once
stop.
you. Stop. You're going to die.
And
It's
if
like
you dilute it, it's not changing anything
not.
because
It's
you're
a
still
little
putting
better
the
than
fumes
straight
in the air,
concentrate, but don't
and
do
you
it
are
at all.
burning these fumes
Darnetta
into
looking
your
like she
pot.
do it.
She still do it. She like,
I don't know what it is.
oh,
You
okay.
don't know what Fabuloso
I
is?
mean, I've seen it. Why are people boiling?
It's pine salt.
They boil it to make their house
That's
smell
all
good.
good. I'll get rid
Instead
all
of boiling instead of lighting fire to some goddamn essential oil
Or some
candles
potpourri.
or some
Now,
Is it not
Fabuloso.
cleaner?
Yes. And it will kill you if you keep burning that shit in your house to make your house feel like somebody just came by and cleaned it.
And it's usually the purple kind. I don't know why, but it's usually the purple Fabuloso. I don't know why. But
She said I had the green one.
she said it was the green one. See? Good, Kayla. I'm glad it had its own pie.
Thank you. But
Because
some of y'all was still making
You are
ramen noodles and
disgusting.
rice out of that same.
what?
My
It don't
Fabuloso
matter
had
how
his
times
own
you
pot.
wash that
When
bitch.
I did
No.
it was his own pot. If you
Don't
share
let
the pot with the Fabuloso, you fucking disgusting.
You
Well, some
did.
people
And you
don't
need-
know that,
and you
KB.
need to go to poison control.
KB.
It's too late. Some of y'all did that shit
Hey.
15 years ago.
Some people don't know that at all.
Bruh, come on, bruh.
Some people don't know that.
Some
If
people
you,
don't,
you
bro.
You sniffing, you coughing, goddamn, you shouldn't cook it.
Nah, man.
Some people don't know what they doing.
Hey, Fabuloso
Yeah, hey man.
It
So
smell
it's
good.
part
Yeah.
of, since Brandon said, and you know I admitted to, you know we don't like to work out unless we got a show where we need to work out. Is part of shooting in the gym actually the physical fitness part? Should
Yes.
all actors be physically fit?
Bro, I mean,
Yes.
I don't
Right.
think physically fit, but physically equipped and mentally fit. Mentally
I mean fit. Should they all be in shape and in a type of way? All actors.
I mean, no, because that would defeat the purpose of people being different.
But
You
I've
know
seen
what
a
I mean?
lot of in-shape people with different body types. Just because you
And yeah, that's
big boned
yeah.
or you fat don't mean you're not in shape. You just may have big bones. Your body maybe it's a hereditary. I've seen my way that's 300 pounds.
You should be
That's
physically
all
equipped.
muscle.
Physically
You're fat.
equipped. Like if you are not physically equipped to handle or do whatever it is that the role is asking you to do, then you already got a problem. Now you don't gotta be like no Arnold Schwarzenegger, Michael B. Jordan type of dude, you know what I mean? But you should be physically equipped to physically do whatever it is that the role is asking you to do.
I will counter you because there are some scripts where it has a certain specific body type. And if you're a person that wants to be a lead actor or in certain shows and do certain plays, and it got certain lines where it's saying, boy, you look like a wet noodle, or you look like a little skinny such.
Exactly.
And you at the size where that won't make sense.
But that's why I'm saying everybody shouldn't do that, because you said should all people do that, because if everybody was trying to be Arnold Schwarzenegger or Michael B. Jordan, then you wouldn't have those people. You wouldn't have those.
So do we tell them people to
you wouldn't have
not,
the obese people. You wouldn't have like the big guy.
Not be that.
They still may be noodle looking, but they still work out.
Exactly. And they probably got some overweight people who actually.
But do we tell them to stay overweight so they can get those parts?
I mean, I think that
you know what I'm saying?
it needs
to be. I know it needs to be a place for those people, but should they be the ones just because they overweight, or should
that's kind of how it works.
I think that's more of a personal thing, you know.
But that's kind of how, like Joe, if you go anywhere to any movie set, I mean, yes, are you a good actor? Could you be somebody else? But they're gonna look at you for what you is right now, though. Like nobody gonna be like, hey, we need to use him so he can be 6 feet tall. Like nobody's gonna do that. Like they're gonna use you for what you are.
At the same time,
and for what it is. You know.
But
what
at
I mean?
the same time, if we're looking at you to be a fit superhero and you want to play that role, and that's not what your body look like,
That don't mean you can't get it. That means that more preparation, like more has to happen.
But then it matters.
In your
You're
off
not
season.
working on your body.
No, more gotta happen in your off season. Just because I'm frail and skinny don't mean I can't turn into a Michael B. Jordan. But for what I am right now,
but you just told me you looking at me like what I am right now. So if I'm looking at little skinny dude, all right, next. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for you to get ready.
Like you don't always.
I can't wait for you to get ready.
You don't always work like that.
That depends on that base.
I mean, that's what luck. There ain't no luck. Luck is preparation meeting the right opportunity. So if you're not prepared at the opportunity, you can't be like, I can get in that shape if y'all just give me too much.
Have you seen I
mean, people that are established.
Somebody's certified. Yeah, I'm about to say.
But I'm not waiting on your ass if you are nobody, and I'm looking for. We doing these superhero roles. You got to take your shirt off. Everybody needs to look a certain way. Are you ready?
Old girl that played Wonder Woman.
All right, thank you. Next.
Old girl that played Wonder Woman. She never really been in a movie before. Like that, she had to prepare for that role too. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but she was already physically something that they looked at she was what? I mean, she probably had to work on doing choreography and fight stuff, but
no, bro, it was her demographic.
She was not some fat lady that was sitting there and they said, you know what, we're gonna get you right in 2 months.
That's what it was. It had nothing to do with like her physicality, but because she was Latinx now,
because she physically took care of herself. I watched the
interview of what she said. They were looking for a certain demographic, and the demographic that she is what got her hired. And because she got hired, she's like, well, now there are things.
So you didn't think they didn't take none of her physical presence into account when they hired her? They just said, oh, she's Latin, let's hire her.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, come on. Joe. They did not say we're not going to look at her physical.
Then why would she say that she has things that she has to do then?
Because of course she had to get ready once she got the role. That's what we do. Once we get ready, once we book it, we say, all right, now I have to prepare for this role.
Because if I'm taking you as you is, nigga, you is that.
And she was at a place where they said, cool, this is what we want.
Like, you're good, but are you willing to change? It's just like you got an afro and then they say, are you willing to cut your hair?
Exactly. Yeah.
So it don't mean that you won't get the role, but can you accommodate what I need?
And she was already at a physical spot.
I'm trying to make.
I'm not finna wait 2 months for you to get ready and then put you in the show and you're going to play one. No, you already had a part where all we got to do is train her in this certain stuff and then boom, we're going to shoot this movie.
I don't know.
But if I gotta wait for you to get to 175 and you at fucking 250 and then we can start training you for the movie, I'm not gonna do that.
Nah, it depends on. It also depends on how cold your audition is too. Now, if you just cold and they got enough time, they may give you. It's some people that like you just said. the little skinny boy, they gave him in Twilight. They gave him time to prepare for the second film, and he came back.
That's
rich.
how I always
But
was,
The
bro.
what film?
The second.
The second. So he was what in the what? He was established.
It was skinny.
No,
First
he was
time,
skinny
so-
in the first one. Skinny
Okay,
as
but
hell.
he was still in He had booked a role. That was his role.
I agree.
It was his to lose too if he didn't prepare and do something over the off season. But I'm saying first and foremost, if I'm first looking at you for the first time and you're not at the physical part that we looking for this particular role,
But
I'm
you
not
don't
about
know
to
that,
wait for
though.
you to get
Like,
ready.
You
Unless you are an established actor that I have
that don't
known
even
or
make
seen
sense.
do this before.
I can't look
Yeah.
with the exception of just stereotypically looking at someone that could be obese. You cannot look at someone and tell what their physical state is. I can't
Yes, I can.
tell you how
I'm
in
talking
shape
about your
you is or
physical
not.
appearance. If I know this role
You said
before I
okay,
book,
that's not-
I don't care what your physical. You might not do 2 push-ups or do 2. I can get you ready for that. But if you don't fit the physical appearance of what this role calls for, I'm not spending time letting you
That
prepare
ain't true.
to look like
that.
it.
You only talking about one facet of that because that's not.
Yes, I'm talking
you
about
even
physical
know that
appearance.
shit not true. Like you
Yes,
know
it
that
is.
shit not true, bro.
Bro, before I even booked G's out the A train, the first thing she did, she sent me the quotes and the lines where it said they got lines talking about certain weight. You gonna have to lose weight if we put you in this
So
role.
you were not even that. You weren't even that, and they still cast you.
Because I was established there. I didn't even have to
No,
audition
bro,
for
they
that
could-
role.
They could have cast anybody, but the point is,
No, they couldn't. I was established for the
Nah,
role.
bro.
So they said
coulda
Joe
cast
could get
anybody.
ready.
They could have, but the point is, they know who they wanted, but you still were not the exact fit of what the show asked for. But we want you, so in turn, you
It
did
wasn't
what
my
you had to
first
do.
time.
But
I
what
was
you
established
saying,
there.
what you saying is null and void.
No,
though.
the first thing she pointed out was the physical thing they were looking for, and they
Which
let me
you
know
were not,
I
right?
was not that.
But they cast
Okay,
you
so
for you to get that way,
if they
right?
would talk, they were gonna come get KB for the first time. They would have told him
He wouldn't have to do nothing.
exactly
Or
because he would already fit a physical thing that they're looking for.
Great.
Or you would already
Great.
fit a physical thing. They're not gonna go get some big chubby dude and audition him and say, "Oh, he's real good. Let's give him 2 months to get down to weight and get ready." No.
Ain't that what happened?
No, I wouldn't take me 2 months to get
I
ready.
mean, well, you ain't
know
no
what I'm
big
saying?
chubby dude.
That's
but
what I'm
just
saying. So they not gonna hire or even give a chance to no big chubby dude because I ain't got time. I don't give a fuck how good he
Joe,
is acting. I'm not finna wait 2
Joe,
months for him to lose weight
you
to put him
literally
in a
just went
show.
against what you just said.
No, it didn't take me 2 months. They
It
knew
don't
it
matter.
could take
It
me 3 weeks, a month or
Who
so
cares?
to get in weight,
Who
and I
cares
came
how
down.
long it took? When they saw
They
you,
cared.
when they saw you, and
Bro, if
read
it
the
was gonna
script,
take 2 months, they was not
Joe,
gonna give me that role,
it
bro.
doesn't matter. The
If
point,
I was sitting here with a big ass beer belly and I said, "Look,
Great.
I think I could do," they not finna
KB,
offer me
don't
that
talk to
role.
me. Look, well, the point I'm trying to make is when you read the play, and you look at yourself, when they saw you, they was like, "Nah, he's not it, but we know what he can do."
Because
So-
they know me. We talking about
You
actors
not-
that
you not-
people don't know. If you're not established, I'm not waiting on your motherfucking ass. You not getting this gig, baby.
No.
Maybe next time when I see you in something, and then I'll give you a
that's probably
chance.
on your project.
That's on most people's project.
Bro, I literally played a 6'6", 280-pound black man. This color black.
That was the wrong description. If the script called for that,
But they didn't say that description in the script either.
I mean, not particularly, no.
No.
okay then.
know
But
who
if
it
the
is,
script
though.
called for,
But we know,
But the words,
we know
the
who
word.
it is, though.
The words didn't say.
Come on, man. We
and,
know
and,
who this
and let's,
man
and let's
is.
be real. We couldn't
We
find.
know who this
they
man
find
is.
nobody in the city that could have played that role.
It was somebody, but he
Who?
wasn't that color. He wasn't going to be that color.
What color? He's gonna be a color.
Yeah, right.
So it wouldn't.
Right.
It wouldn't have mattered.
I don't know.
But yes, y'all niggas is funny. It's like y'all saying the same shit, but y'all saying it in a different way.
Nah.
Like, you're right, And you're right, but I'm not.
Nah, he right in the case of established actors. I would agree with him.
Nah,
but
I
for
don't
me,
agree
if you're a
with that.
first time actor and you don't fit
I
the
don't
physical,
agree with that.
that's why they send out specs. If they didn't want, they wouldn't send out specs. Why do they send out specs?
Bro, and sometimes they send out specs and they still ask you to audition. Like when they asked me to audition for Chad Diety, the fucking wrestler.
Not in film.
I'm like, why am I reading for this role? I do not fit the
But
description.
that's the point. That's literally
the line
point.
say that. Go back to the
Look,
line.
man, I get it, and I hear you about the line.
And some people do that. And for me, it makes if it's a play, it really make it not make sense to me. If somebody's supposed to be towering over something and it's supposed to be some Goliath and David type scene or some shit, and both these niggas is saying, you talking about, well, this nigga's presence is Goliath-like. You know what I'm saying? That might work. But for me, if the script calls for something, or the words or the text is saying for something specific,
but what you're saying basically knock you out the box. Then, like think about what you're saying. Like that don't even apply. I don't agree with that because I've seen you act before. Like if the text calls for this and you don't fit that, that means you shouldn't even have been there. But that's not the case though. You did that motherfucker show and you rocked that bitch out.
But there's no specs that I haven't fit in.
But Joe, you just
except
said
for
when you read the script,
Glass Menagerie, that was a white man.
True, but you said.
But even then, he was a young man.
No, that's what you said. You just said in the script what it called for the person. You did not fit that when you auditioned. But they still put you in there because they know what the fuck you gonna do.
And that's what I'm saying. They do that for an established actor. I don't know every time I gotta say it. But if it was me, if it was you, Brandon, for the first time and you was fucking overweight, they would not give you a chance to get in weight unless they had already worked with your ass or put you in something.
I don't agree
I'm
with that.
telling you. I know how they think. They would not. They would have been like, let me go over here and get this guy. He's already this. I don't have to fucking wait 2 months. He's just as good acting wise, and he's already in shape. Why would I wait 2 months? And maybe you might be ready, maybe you might not.
But what you're saying like if it's calling for something in the script, you don't fit that.
You don't like the idea that a script can define what role I can play, even if it has descriptors or it.
Agreed, but disagree. Because I mean, that's why we all here, right? To honor the script. True. Right? Like so that's our job, right? To honor the script. So if you go off what you saying, the script said it called for somebody that was not you. So that will completely put you out of the running for that. But that would make no sense because if you saw the show like we all did, who else would you put there, right?
But see, it only put me out of the running at that moment from a physical standpoint.
But at the same time, he's not new. He was invited to the auditions because they knew what he could do.
Yes. I'm not.
I wasn't even invited to the. I was invited to the part.
To the part, exactly.
Not even to audition for it, but to the part, and that's not happening for no everyday actor. I'm not picking no actor off the street.
I don't even want to get into the part about being established or not because.
But that's what that matters.
If you're trying to honor the text, it matters. It's great
because that's who would get a chance like that. A normal person, you can't give these people the thinking that they would get their fucking opportunity. No,
because if you're producing the show right now, you're not gonna get new people.
I'm not finna take my chance on a brand new motherfucker.
Now you make a couple of them, but you're not finna get a cast of all newbies.
Not a full cast of all newbies. No.
You're not gonna get a majority cast of newbies.
I'm not about I'm not about to fucking wait for some. I don't care. They could have killed the audition. If this motherfucker killed the audition and he fit the physical part of what this role calls for, this motherfucker getting the part right now. We'll see you when you get to the right fucking weight you want to get to. Or stay that weight and get the parts that come with that weight.
Or you can be honest.
And be happy.
But
I'm not saying you gotta even lose weight, but understand that it's gonna rule you out of some shit
talking about
if you don't work on the physical part.
But him, whether a person is big and continues to move, and take those roles. Now, if they were to slim down, they still not gonna be offered the same role. Like now, their whole role category that they're even offered changes. You know what I mean? So because of that changes, now you looking at a script that don't even call for him no more. Now, you used to be big, right? You used to be like 200-300 pounds, right? They need on the script, what they looking for is some big guy like a truck driver or ice cream truck or a desk worker.
But I'm gonna tell you right now,
right?
if a person
Now,
that's 300 pounds, he's not gonna want to play a fat character ever in his life again. So that's not gonna even happen.
I mean, see, you go too far.
I'm
just talking simply though. Like you play that role, right?
Yeah.
You good at that role.
Yeah.
Now you to slim down. So physically, it's asking for a larger person, right? In the script. So you trying to tell me that because this person has lost weight, now you gotta honor the script. But if you were to cast that person, could they still not do it justice?
I mean,
if they were not overweight,
I can
They
put him
could,
in a fat
but
suit. I can put him in a fat suit.
I mean
I can go-
that is all you right. You right.
But if I can avoid spending that rental on that fat suit for this week, and I can just get this fat person, that
I'm
can
just
do the role
asking you to
the
go out
same,
there and emote.
I would just.
And I'd be like, bro, you killed that, but hey, you've lost weight, and we can't put you at that
And you
role.
know you lost
But
weight.
great job, you killed it. But I wish you were still fat.
They probably wouldn't say.
They would say that. They would say that behind doors, like, damn, I wish he wouldn't have lost so much weight. If he was still big, he'd be perfect for this.
And
But
that's
now-
why me and Joe still friends. That's why we still friends. Hey, we liked you when you was fat, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
I mean, I like
You
you.
were funny.
I like the new body.
what happened to the fat Jonah Hill? What happened to the fat Jonah Hill?
I
That's like Jonah Hill. Remember?
He was funnier when he was what?
You know how people gave him a lot of hell because he lost all that weight? And
He
like,
was
he's not
funny.
funny anymore. Like, what's that Jonah Hill syndrome? Like,
Nobody
You know
wanted regular size Jonah.
this is not super bad Jonah.
His movies too. He stopped doing that comedy stuff, and what he on now?
War Dog.
All right.
So I'm saying at the same time, if you stay a certain size or you look a certain way and you don't, you be like, all right, man, I want to stay in this niche market. Cool, you can be that. Some people, that's why some people get their fucking face tatted and get tatted on their arms. And guess what? They gonna be in those same kind of commercial. Not. I'm talking about just all over. But, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, man.
Some of those people know that from now on, I might only be looked at these certain type of roles because I have decided to use my body as a canvas and put this art up on me. So I can't, technically I can, but I can't get mad when I keep getting called in for, biker chick or biker dude or
So is it safe to say that mentally preparing yourself and physically, like in direction of your career, like your off season should be spent?
They got to be on the same page.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
You I want to
prepare
be
yourself to be like you can't spend your off season preparing to be an overweight actor and
when
you're a skinny actor.
You gonna
right?
audition
That
for
makes
all
sense?
skinny
Yeah,
motherfucking roles, I want to play. I want to play Al Green coming up in this show, and
that will also
you this
mean,
big. You got your mental. Got to know.
That's what I'm saying.
I got to
So that
mentally.
will also mean you need to know
where
where
you
the
want to
fuck
go.
you trying to land or where you need to be at before you can even. Because, I mean, if you just working out, now you just staying ready instead of actually, like, carving the path.
Yeah,
right?
but what are you
Right?
staying ready for? Like, I still think you should answer that question while you working
that's
out.
Fair. That's
What-
fair.
what are we
Because
preparing
see, a nigga
for?
like me, I'm going to say anything. But that's not really an answer.
that's not an answer.
No,
that's not
an
a
answer.
direction.
That's just, that's not
It's an answer. It's like I'm preparing for anything. Cool, but for what?
Yeah. Still, anything.
But for where
Like,
you going?
see,
But for where you going? Like, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
anything.
saying? And so
anything.
I think direction is one thing that's very important for everybody's career, and that does determine how you work out mentally, physically, and fucking just all around. How you treat your fan, how you set your whole business structure up is gonna be based on what you want to get out of this industry and what you want to get out of this craft and out of your gifts. If you just want to do it as a hobby and you feel like, man, I just do this shit every now and again in between my job and whoop-de-whoop, then that's going to be your work ethic towards it, and you can't get mad when you see somebody that's all they do when they evolving and you staying where you are. So just understanding those things will help you mentally in this fucking field.
And that's a part of shooting in the gym.
Yeah, that's part of shooting in the gym.
Exactly
like
what you want. You gotta know
knowing
exactly
what direction. If you know,
and
man, I think because you can even see Michael B. Jordan's evolvement. He just didn't pop up and was in Black Panther as a swole motherfucker on Creed. You know what I'm saying? He was a little skinny, big head nigga in The Wire. He was a nigga that looked like us in Fruitvale. He looked like me and you.
Before The Wire, when he played a little boy in that movie, man, what movie?
Nah, he was in soap operas.
Young.
It was soap operas.
It was another movie though.
But he was in soap operas too before
Fruitvale, yeah.
But Fruitvale, he about our weight. Nigga, smoking ass nigga, you know. And then back there, next thing you see, Creed,
and that boy was, and they never looked back since.
So I think he had to make a mental decision that I now want to move into these type movies.
Yeah. Exactly.
If I want to make,
and you're right, like the action
blockbuster type, movie,
type.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean.
I have to do something with it. You even saw Anthony Anderson do it. I don't know what made him do it because he started doing them. He started doing Law and Order and them action movies, and so he wanted to be at a way where
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like the physicality of those things, like you have to be physically equipped at least. Like, now you can go over and beyond and be physically fit, right? Like for the thing.
I think Jonah he was running with it as a fat self, but people I think got in his ears like, we still need you to be skinny though. Like you can move as a fat boy.
And then to pour more gasoline on top of that, when you actually do become skinny, they're like, oh man,
you should stay.
Like you when you were fat, bro. Like you when you were fat. Like and this is a fickle business. Like
because you can lose too much weight, and they be like,
I wish we had some women right here to talk about that. Cause
besides all the preparing and monologues, like you gotta prepare yourself mentally for this game. Like you gotta know who you are, like and what you're about, because that part alone could break you down.
And this business is like an auction block.
You're too young, you're too old,
bro.
You're too fat.
This business is like, man. When I say we were doing wardrobe in Costa Rica, it felt like an auction block. We put our wardrobe on, came out there. I got like 7 or 8 just. White people just, I don't like him in that shirt. I don't like him in that. Man, it kind of shows his stomach. Look at his shoulder. Look how it just lays on him. I mean, really? Can we just, I'm not with that shirt at all. It's just, no, those jeans are just, look how they're hugging his thighs. Look at his thighs. Just being knowing that as an actor or anybody in the fucking fashion business or modeling, knowing that we got these times where, and y'all been on that auction block before where they walk y'all out to go look at, I don't like that on him. That is ugly. Is it ugly because of me or because of the outfit? Like which one is it? So just having the mental fortitude to know, and I mean, we getting to a point where it's not cool to do that no more. I think they're supposed to do that behind closed doors, but sometimes people do it out in the open.
This theater business is not a behind closed doors. Let me cater to your self-esteem type of business. It's not like that. Like I don't want to call names.
Look for your self-esteem.
I didn't get cast for a show because they told me I was too old. Right? I was too mature. Like they need to go younger. And I was like, bro, how old am I right now? Like, how old do you think I am? I ain't gonna say no names, but
I was told I look too young. I'm like, I'm the actual age of the person that you are fucking auditioning. Like, no, it says
the exact age.
We got the same birthday.
Same birthday.
I'm literally this person. Like, there's no one else that is this person.
No.
But I'm too old now. Like, since when? Since when?
Since today.
Tell me something. Like, My son be more mature than me sometimes.
And sometimes, and what we also have to understand, because it does fuck with our mental and our physical, because we do feel like we have to work and we have to get in this type of shape. Sometimes audition is not about your physical. It's just like who the fuck they want. It's just who they got a relationship with. Sometimes it's just who the fuck they know and can trust. And like we were talking about earlier about established niggas. You might have been rocking with the same nigga. But if Brandon has done 2 shows, he showed up every night. We know he's gonna finish. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be at rehearsals.
With that guy.
And you right.
You know what I'm saying?
You are 100% correct.
Yeah, like
No, I'm not even trying to bring it back around, but it's just you have to understand that it's not always about your physical appearance. It's not always about your actual talent. You might be just like I said. Y'all both killed that mountain. We both crying. You know what I'm saying? But where Brandon shows up, man, I know every night that police car gonna be out there.
Really good and don't ever show that he'll fuck up. They just don't show up.
And some of these theaters have been scarred, so they really not trying to take no fucking chance. Because they did take a chance one time, and somebody fucked their ass over, and now they only fuck with people that they trust. That's why some of them don't have companies, but they have companies.
Right?
That's why some of y'all, you'll see 500 people at an ensemble.
Company.
You'll see 500 people at an ensemble audition and still see some of the same actors.
Same 12 people in the same show every year for 5, 6, 7 years. But it be about 500 to 1,000 people at the audition.
Because it take a lot to earn Eileen trust and some of these other directors' trust. And once you have it,
then you
good. If you keep it up, but you still got to stay at a level.
So you got to keep shooting in the gym.
Because I think the theaters that fuck with the theaters, fuck with the theaters, fuck with all of us, continue to fuck with, because we at least stay at a level where they know if they did need me to prepare for something right away, you could do it. If we did need you to do a Royale right quick, and we know you don't fucking work out all the time, because you tell us all the time, I don't fucking work out. But we know if we get this role, because we worked with this Negro before, he's gonna be prepared.
Well, I don't even see it like that. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, even through that audition process, like, I was asked straight up, like, we know you smoke cigarettes, like you got asthma, like it's a lot of movement. Like, do you really think like you will be able to do it? And I was like, I don't see why not.
That was them asking themselves too.
You're right, but see that's the point I'm trying to make. I was not the person. Like, if you going off text and what it say, I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have. But in my mind, who else? Like, who else? Who else you gonna call? Why would you call anybody else?
And they liked you, and they knew that you would be prepared.
I will get prepared.
They knew you would be prepared.
I will get prepared, but I surely was not prepared.
And they know for sure this nigga is gonna be prepared.
I ain't gonna lie.
And they know
KB got some crazy work ethic. I can't.
And they gonna be like,
this young man.
We might be able to get this nigga the stage manager show too.
What?
So,
he can stage manage. We can put him in the show.
He gonna stage manage that motherfucker.
No, we gonna put him in the show. He gonna make everybody cry. He gonna make everybody cry. He gonna stage manage. He gonna run the sound. And he gonna give a pep talk and lead circle right before and after the show.
I'm gonna design the lights too.
Yeah. And he gonna hang the lights.
My bad. He might co-direct it.
Nah, not
be on stage, man.
If I'm in it,
light off.
If I'm in it, no directly.
I gotta focus the shit out this light. Now, like I was saying,
I've done that before.
Hey, shout out PV, man. Prairie View produces productive people.
We do.
You know what I'm saying?
Openly prepared.
Hey, you damn right I was prepared. You sound right.
I just threw another P in there. Productive preparedness people.
Prairie View produces prepared, productive people. See, I'll take that.
I can rock with that.
Exactly.
I'll take that, Clark. I'll take that, Clark.
Yeah. Atlanta.
No,
you gotta get the Atlanta.
Clark is from the slave days. That was when we opened in 1865.
What you thought PV was?
Y'all wasn't open yet.
We all want that little funky.
You know, look.
Texas A&M hadn't decided this shit y'all out yet.
I know we figured that out last time.
Texas A&M was like, what should we do with this
Hey,
shit?
we the oldest in Texas, okay?
I give you that.
Because
I give you that,
the thing that started PV was the black people weren't allowed to go to Texas A&M, so they made like their own little section. And that section is still where Prairie View is made today. So, yeah.
And now it's a bunch of niggas. Huh?
No, it's like bunch of shit now.
It's both.
It's a bunch of
It's both. It's
That's
very,
why I said it's
very
diverse.
diverse. It is highly diverse.
But
y'all
surrounded.
bro, I met a girl from Turkey at PV when I was there. Like we
Y'all
came in
surrounded
fresh.
by a bunch of white people.
She was from
You're
Turkey.
right. You're right about that.
But in that little section,
Hey,
You're right about
you know
that.
what the hood look like.
Waller,
in that section, from
Just like right here,
from
Brennan.
Walker's
Everywhere
Barbecue
all the way to Brennan.
from Walker's Barbecue.
What's called brothers? What's called?
Actually, no. Time out. We're gonna start at the Waller exit to
That's a lot, bro. Waller's grown, bro. It's looking nice out there, bro. I don't know if them the niggas.
They got so many apartments over there where everybody from PV live at. That's the outskirts, though.
Okay.
You go anywhere past that shell. Anybody from PV, y'all know what I'm talking about. You go past that shell, you know, towards 2920, you need to go on back the other way, bro, because none of your people are over there. None of your people are over there. You got to stay from here to here.
Bro, they have
right here.
strategically trapped y'all where y'all need to be.
Yeah, they also didn't want us to vote, too.
No, they keep y'all out of Katy, too.
That my freshman year, we walked like to
they
Waller
hate y'all
County.
even discovered the Katy route.
Like, I'm talking about, like, it was a walkout.
They wanted more money. That was like
Like,
fuck.
Oh, no, because people figured out you can go down them weird roads.
You're right. You absolutely
Fry
right.
roll.
That's what I'm saying. They hate y'all never discovered the Katy way, nigga.
The Skookie or
Like
whatever
these
it
niggas
was.
is sneaking in from
Yeah,
Katy.
like, hey, I was on 290, but I accidentally made a left on Fry Road.
I'm still in.
Nah, is this Katy?
I'm in.
Shit, I can just hop on the beltway.
No 290.
I can just hop on the beltway.
No
now.
290.
The
Oh,
traffic is a little worse over here, though.
it's 8 lanes in this bitch.
Hey, look, I'm not. If there's no traffic on I-10, it's probably the fastest freeway in Houston.
Nigga,
I
The
say
most
that.
dangerous freeway.
I say that.
290 dangerous
No.
to me, bro.
No,
I-10 is dangerous.
45, sir.
It's
There's
dangerous.
always
Yes.
45
an
is
accident.
it's always.
Y'all never
It
feel-
Because
ain't
it's
no-
always an accident. It ain't even
Traffic
traffic.
be no accident. It just be traffic, bro.
No, it'd be
no
turkey
accident,
naked
bro.
or whatever you call it.
Rubber naked.
Oh, I said turkey
What the
naked.
fuck is they got rubber
I'm
naked?
hungry, bro. I'm hungry.
Nigga said turkey
I'm
naked.
hungry. I'm
Yes.
hungry, nigga.
Yeah.
Could go for a couple of turkey necks.
Like, you better start saying, I'm getting hungry too.
I don't want no fucking turkey necks, though, but y'all got it.
Shit, I just ate some.
I don't want them right now, nigga. It's like a fucking Monday night.
I thought you was about to get bullshit,
I'm
Joe.
gonna go home and get some turkey necks, man. That sounds like a nigga that's 60.
I got some turkey necks at home, actually.
See?
My bad.
Rice.
You want some truffle butter?
It's
You know I can't.
I don't want no
I
turkey
ain't-
necks
to be
tonight.
honest, I ain't gonna front, Joe. I don't even think I really even had truffle butter. Nigga. I don't even know what it is.
Get it on your
You've
next
had
steak,
truffle
bro.
butter,
I probably have.
Bro, you've had truffle
I
butter.
think I had like truffle
Get you some
oil.
truffle mac and cheese, nigga. Get you some fucking truffle mashed potatoes. I promise it'll change your life, nigga.
That shit is so good. What? You had it before?
I've had truffle mac and cheese. It's disgusting.
Where do you have it from?
What's,
Just
Curtis'
Mac.
wife,
That just Mac.
Who's wife?
Curtis' wife, Aisha Curtis, her international school.
Oh, that's why it's not open no more.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
closed.
say,
The
I'm
food
like,
is
I ain't
terrible.
even heard that part.
You gotta try somebody else that really does it. At least go to
She not
go to
from-
Max's Wine Dive. Get you some basic truffle mac and cheese.
Hold on, wait.
It's
So
good.
when you just order the mac and cheese,
That's truffle on there, nigga.
okay, then yeah.
I told you had
You ever had truffle fries, nigga?
I actually have.
Yeah, you hit them all,
That shit
didn't you?
just slamming.
I mean, They said they had truffle
Oil.
and it was like some green.
And you used it.
green.
And you used it.
That was the chive.
No, it was already on it.
Oh, yeah?
I ate it.
Yeah,
I
man.
used it as dipping
Yeah, it
sauce
was
as
cool.
well.
It was
The
cool.
oil on the that truffle oil.
It was
It's so
cool.
good.
It was cool.
It was cool.
Yeah.
It tastes better than your regular fries, nigga.
I mean,
That's just some
if you
standard,
if you put anything on regular fries, it automatically makes them better.
not mustard.
Wait, hold on, sir.
You put mustard
tripping.
on fries?
I eat mustard.
On fries?
Yeah. Bro, I dip the fries in some mustard.
Honey mustard?
No, I don't do the honey mustard. I don't do
Regular
the-
yellow mustard.
Yeah.
Yellow mustard?
What's wrong with y'all niggas, man?
What's wrong with you, nigga?
Mayonnaise too, huh?
Huh?
Mayonnaise
No.
too, huh?
Lightly.
Like mayonnaise.
I do a thin.
Light, yeah, it's not heavy,
What
thick.
the fuck is light, nigga? It's eggs and
It's
oil.
to
Ain't no
coat the
light.
bread and
No,
not to
thin.
coat the
Oh,
bread.
so you
Thin.
want? Do y'all know that's how they make y'all grilled cheeses? They put mayonnaise on the outside of y'all bread. And
No,
I like
that's butter, nigga.
I use butter on mine. I'm
brother,
sorry.
I put butter on mine.
You do.
I don't eat them out.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't
good.
never ate
I think
grilled
that's
cheese.
asinine.
Lincoln eating
I think it's asinine to order a grilled
Grilled
cheese
sandwich
sandwich out.
Lincoln eating them.
No, he didn't like it.
He like truffle
He
butter
never.
too.
He like mac and cheese.
Straight.
I'm
Look,
trying to
They
move
all
him.
like
in.
Bro,
cheese.
I'm
you
trying to move him into
the best-
truffle.
Can I talk? Cause look,
Guess what he does like?
my
Salmon.
For
Salmon.
real?
That's
I got
real.
no. That's no. It's not good anymore, guys. This is a fucking expensive thing to feed a
True,
kid every day.
But
This nigga asks for salmon every day.
bro, you know how many kids, bro? My son is about to be 9, and he still to this day only want to eat chicken nuggets. And
Bro,
chicken
we
strips.
just
I be like, I don't even understand. Like, it's so much food in the world, and you just want chicken nuggets.
You know,
and
my
chicken
son was an
strips.
avid chicken
I
nugget.
know,
He
I
still
know.
is. You know,
I know.
but what we
I
did,
can't remember
what we did do, I had him cook the salmon with me,
Mm.
and we cooked it together. As soon as it was done, he was like, "Let me try it. I want to try it."
Yeah.
Gave him a piece. He was
Man.
like, "Give me a
It's
piece."
the best thing I ever had, and I made it.
Now this motherfucker been eating whole fillets. Like we
Ooh.
ordered this nigga a salmon plate on fucking Uber Eats, like his own plate, his own portion. Like he ate half the motherfucking salmon, dog.
Man,
Like
he could be pescatarian right now. Don't even know it. Don't even know it.
I ain't
But
been
he
back.
probably still gonna want some chicken nuggets.
I ain't heard about. I ain't gonna mention it, but
Yeah.
the nigga ain't
Yeah.
said
Said
nothing
about
about the
chicken
chicken
nuggets?
nugget yet.
Well, me and Josiah need to start cooking some meals together.
Now, my kids don't like
Now, if we pass one, of course, he gonna be like, "Damn,
You
fucking
get
happy
the nuggets and the toy. Can't forget the toy, man.
I'm gonna try. Like McDonald's don't serve salmon. Nah, I just want the chicken nuggets.
And you don't want that filet of fish.
Hell no, that ain't salmon, son.
No, it is, boy. Don't want that at all.
I don't even know what kind of fish
You don't
is
want
it.
that filet
It's
of
Alaskan.
fish, nigga.
It is not Alaskan cod, nigga. No,
That's what they said.
Who?
That's what they said.
Who said that? McDonald's?
Ain't that what they said?
Who
I don't eat
said
this shit.
that?
You act like I eat
I'm
this shit.
just asking, like,
Ain't
who
that what they
said
said
that?
in the picture? It said
I think
Alaskan
somebody-
cod.
Hold on, wait. McDonald's, that steak filet of fish is
Is
Alaskan cod.
cod.
Come on, man. I don't even believe that.
It's a lot of dead Alaskan cod.
Nigga, they cooking up bubble guppies in there.
Tell the truth, bro.
They cooking up the bubble
He
guppies.
said,
man.
Tell the truth.
Yeah,
When you first in 2000, I didn't know a such thing as a fucking tilapia. Nobody was eating
Joe,
fucking tilapia or nothing, bro.
Don't get me
It
started.
wasn't until I went to
They
college
not real,
And-
y'all. They made them.
and tilapia just came out of nowhere. Like, yeah, we got fresh tilapia.
Where do you go to catch tilapia out in the wild? Somebody tell me how many tilapias you catching out in the
Who has
ocean.
ever pulled their reel up and said, "Oh shit, I got a tilapia"?
And you wasn't in
I like
a lake.
tilapia, though.
Time out, because you wasn't in a lake.
I like tilapia.
I mean, I eat it too, bro. I just gotta stop eating it because it ain't real. It's genetically
you know how much
modified.
shit we eat that ain't real?
You got
Pretty much everything.
Yeah, this Dr. Pepper ain't even real,
No,
even though
no,
it's
it's
made
high
out of
fructose corn
it's
syrup.
made out of 23 different things.
No, that's just the flavors they put in there. It's made from high fructose.
So it's
corn
made
syrup.
out of 53 different things.
Did you just dribble?
I drunk the shit out of it, bro. This water ain't even water. Cause if I pay $1 more, I can get alkaline water, which has been purified 9.5 times more than this fucking water right here. So this water ain't even fucking good for us right now, because you need to be drinking alkaline water, nigga. And we don't know how long it's been sitting in the plastic. And the plastic causes BPA.
And the what I don't got time for.
Let me check these chemicals. They may have that shit
This
like
is-
the Sonic.
This is the exact thing I don't got time for.
Fucking water make you thirsty. The Sonic, we know.
See, this right up Brandon Alley right here. He love these conspiracies.
You alright? They don't even say it. I gotta go to the back. Where the ingredients at?
Is the water real, Brent?
I mean, the water's straight, but you know, they probably turn the faucet on and then put the top on. That's how I feel.
So Kroger didn't purify this?
I don't think so. How do you know?
I don't.
Exactly.
I don't even know
But
that
you
alkaline.
know-
I don't even
but you
know why
know.
alkaline is alkaline. To be
Who
honest.
knows? Who knows? Like, do we even know that we getting alkalinity from it? Is that a word?
I
Can I
trained
say
myself
alkalinity?
in my brain to think that it tastes cleaner.
Oh,
It
the
tastes.
placebo effect.
The
That's cute.
I think I've done that because I think this water now tastes a little more muddier than when I do drink, you know,
it is like
an
a
essential
medicine
water.
trial.
I don't know, maybe it is.
We're going to give y'all the Xanax. We're going to give y'all some sugar pills. And the people who own the sugar pills just losing their mind. Like, they're going crazy. This is the best thing ever. Like, bro,
It's placebo.
you get nothing. Like, you get, and the
I'm
people,
fucked
and the
up.
people on the Xanax, they over there like,
This is bullshit. I'm on the real shit.
yep, I'm on it. They're like, and the other people on the sugar pills, they're like, oh my God, I feel crazy.
I don't know what fuck
They
they
like,
took.
man, what is wrong with these niggas?
Niggas out there tripping.
I don't know what the
Tripping.
fuck them niggas took.
I'm tired of feeling like this, man.
They said these Xannies make you feel tired,
Tired,
sleepy,
oh.
hungry.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't even know.
Oh man.
So to bring it home, man, actors, artists, performers, make sure you're shooting in the gym. We're not using it in the way that Drake was talking about for Kobe as far as women being there when you were shooting in the gym.
No, I feel like that in general.
So you think
Nobody out here shooting with me in the gym. Like,
nobody
out
shooting
here,
in the gym with you right now?
nobody is at home with me putting in the work that I got to put in for me to be the thing that I am doing.
But they might be supporting you in other ways
You
to
can be
allow
supportive.
you
You can be
to
supportive.
go do the work.
You can be supportive, but you're not with me shooting in the gym. No, you ain't up at 3 a.m. or 6.
They might be rebounding the ball.
or just getting it off the ground and passing it out.
Or
That
paid
kind
for
of
the gym
shit. What gym?
that you shooting in.
No. No. I don't like that.
Sometimes they might
might
have paid for
I don't
the
even like the way that sound. They paid for the gym, like, nah.
You shooting in it still?
That means I'm probably just not gonna go. I'm gonna go to the free gym. Go to the city gym. City of Houston gym. Lincoln City gym, nigga.
Why you gonna shoot? Why you gonna go shoot at the free gym where everybody at?
Because that's where the real hoopers at. Because that's where the real hoopers at.
But Kobe got good when he was shooting in his own gym
At his house.
at his house.
Yeah.
His gym.
Exactly.
It's her gym too.
I mean,
That's why they divorced. It was gonna become her gym.
Yeah.
it was. If he lost them 150 M's, Kobe, my nigga, I had to be him. But you wasn't with me shooting in the gym?
And then she was gonna respond, "Bitch, I own the gym." Nah.
Well, can I come over and work out?
Can I use the
Can
gym?
I come over and work out on Wednesdays?
Change the code.
Yo, you
You
changed
like
the code
what
to the
gym,
gym.
nigga?
You changed the code to the gym.
I feel like we talking about Pokemon. Y'all remember when he had to go to the gym to beat somebody so he could be better, take over?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you.
So Are you shooting in the gym? Are you preparing yourself?
Yes.
Are you preparing yourself for the direction that you want to go in the field of acting that you're interested in, or the field of art? If you're trying to make it on TV, you need to be working your ass off, putting yourself in position to be on TV, or putting yourself in a manner where people can see you to want to put you on TV.
Yeah.
Same with theater. If you want to get in the theater game, it's circles, man. Hop in these circles, do the fucking work, do the grind.
Go shooting. And stop asking actors when you meet them, hey man, what I gotta do to be an actor?
How I get to be in a show like you?
You can do it.
Go to the gym.
Keep working. That's all I gotta say. Keep working. And if you ain't made nothing, if you ain't booked shit, keep working.
Yeah.
If you still trying at this game, if you only book one commercial ever, keep working. I was that nigga. I was the one commercial nigga. I was the one show nigga.
Yup.
Facts.
Not anymore.
I was the no-show nigga.
Exactly.
It was like, we're not gonna pick you for anything.
Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. And then you're gonna see it come to fruition. And even if it never happens the way you think it should have happened, just enjoy the process of everything you went throughout life. And that is your journey. That is your fucking reward. Cause I can recall all the shows that I did book, but most of my memories is just that grind.
Real.
The auditions, trying to get in there. Going from the next one, seeing this nigga do a show, wanting to get in one too. Seeing this nigga do a show, making sure that I get in a show. You know what I'm saying? Just having that. That's what you gonna remember. You know, having that thirst, having all that. You gonna remember the shows and shit, but it's that journey. So, we thank y'all for tuning in. It's been another motherfucking night here at Actors Quarantine. Make sure y'all please hit up the AQCmerch.com. We still got all these shirts that you motherfuckers ain't bought yet. We need y'all to buy these shirts. When y'all buy them all, then we can grow as a motherfucking company. We can grow as an establishment and as a motherfucking record label. I don't know why I did that Death Row talk. But yeah, so please help us by buying the merch. But man, please buy the merch, AQCmerch.com. And please stay tuned. AQC got some beautiful things coming up to y'all. We are planning. We're going into planning mode. And we got some dope ass things coming for y'all in the future. So y'all stay tuned. For all y'all that's been rocking with us this long, keep fucking with us. We going to the next level.
Oh yeah, baby.
Evolution.
About to go diesel.
So we thank y'all for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, we out. And we out this bitch. And we out this bitch. And we out this bitch.
AQC, nigga.
And we out this bitch.
Hey, the next.
Hey, chill. It's that boy Joe, man. You know you can't be him. A real ride. Know that I'm true. Catch me in that. Now I'm not red or blue. I'm in the black and the red. Boy, turn heads. Catch me on the north side off of Homestead. Yeah, niggas ain't talking about shooting in the gym. Yeah, back in the day, I was him.
Yeah, catch me on the seat, I'm real. I done came down, man, I never popped a pill. Got the bump grill looking fly. Used to go to high school at the JY. Now I'm riding by, never stay high when I'm rolling. I done came through, yeah, you know it's so cold. It ain't even winter, yeah, it's the summer. I done rolled through in the H2 Hummer. Man, that's a bummer. You can't fuck with me. Capital letters, J-O to the E. I keep company. Next to me on my side, at 9mm, make a nigga high side, do the south side. Make a nigga wanna dance. Pull that bitch out, yeah, it's heavy in my pants. Never pull a gun cause I ain't no damn gangster. I done went through, man, I used to jam wankster. 50 Cent, back in the day, I grew up going to school all in the tray. Walking through the CUNY homes, man, that was real. Used to buy the cool cup from the nigga with the pumpkin grill in the mouth. Man, that shit was real. Holla at the candy lady, man, she was real. Catch me some motherfucking what sour straws. It's the little Joe, man, I say what Paul before I eat them, cause they kinda slippery. I really know, yeah, I used to flunk history. Now I'm the nigga that got all the goddamn,
Hold up, man. Get that thing name, man.
Man, you know what I'm talking about?
Hold up, screw. Hold up.
Once again, actors quarantine.